Secretary for ICT, William Kabogo, has explained the circumstances under which the government could consider shutting down the internet if it poses a critical threat to national security, using the case of the role of media during Rwanda's genocide. Kabogo emphasized the potential dangers of uncontrolled online platforms.
He was speaking during the launch of the Data Protection Commissioner's Office in Eldoret, where he was joined by Uasin Gishu Governor Jonathan B. and other leaders.
Paul Kirubi with that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Thank you so much. 3, 2, 1.
The debate on social media censorship, which has been gaining momentum in recent weeks, has taken a new turn. ICT Cabinet Secretary William Kabogo, who has been blowing hot and cold on the issue, now stating that while the government is committed to upholding freedom of speech, there are exceptions. Speaking at a conference in Eldoret, the CS raised concerns about what he described as the misuse of social media. The new CS addressing Kenyans, particularly Gen Z, emphasizing how social media has not been effectively utilized.
Of course, the capacity is there in case we have situations of national security importance. For example, you know what happened to Rwanda when the radios were used for genocide purposes. If that happens, we'll switch them off. But we have no other situation where we have thought of doing it. Why can't it be self-regulating? So that we have a discussion in Kenya and say, let's create a good environment within these platforms.
Kabogo also reassured Kenyans that their personal data remains secure with the government. His statement follows a series of abductions where several young people have been targeted after making critical posts or statements about the government on social media. The comments also come at a time when social media has been heavily utilized to mobilize youth against President William Ruto's administration, sparking protests. The CS was accompanied by Uasin Gishu County Governor Jonathan B., Deputy Ambassador of the Germany Embassy Alexander Fiery, Data Commissioner Immaculate Kasait, senior government officials and other partners.
Because media is supposed to work with us, supposed also to help us, and also supposed to brand us. And I want to say, as we move forward, we want to work with the fourth estate. They are very good, but sometimes when we see some screaming titles or topics of the day, and somehow you are part of the story, then you don't know how to defend yourself.
Kabogo was launching the Eldoret Regional Office of the Data Protection Commissioner. Paul Kirubi, TV 47.